Hello, it's New Age Jai here with you, and welcome back to Mystical Illuminations. The Sun is in Taurus and the Moon is in Sagittarius with the South Node K2. The South Node K2 is known as the Dragon's Tail, also the Horseshoe of the Past, and the Dissolver. K2 is known to be highly spiritual and non-materialistic, but it also represents a place of mastery, now in this lifetime manifesting as complacency and or being stuck to a particular old lifestyle or being attached to a dimension or an era past. K2 holds some of our greatest gifts inherited, earned, and worked for through previous and past lifetimes. The K2 is the south point of a magnet facing north, the dragon's tail, and the dragon's head, Rahu, the north node. So the moon, also representative of spirituality, emotionality, memory, the past, cycles, comfort. Being in Sagittarius, the philosopher, the traveler, the multi-linguist, the traditionalist, the preacher, the teacher, the guru. Sagittarius, warranting no limitations, but all limitations when a belief, vision is set in place. The moon being in Sagittarius makes us emotionally aware of our inherited beliefs as well as our altruistic and highest ideals. Emotionally, we're a little bit entangled because we feel like we should be giving up an act of service to our spiritual beliefs. But then at the same time, we feel the need to detach and to do other things, perhaps of the higher mind. I'm not pulling any cards right now, but this fell out. Maybe we are. Moving on. To me, it looks like he's holding a little bit of a pocket watch. And that represents time to me, following time. And then we have a pillar between what appears to be night and day, dark and light. And so when you see a pillar, it's usually a division or used as a divisional or a support. So we're definitely reaching a milestone. And we're crossing over divisions. You know, there's falling leaves looking like cherry blossom leaves in the spring and kind of drying into the autumn night. So fresh, new opportunities, time, the restrictions of time. Wow, when we think about it, the restrictions of time, they can be limiting, freeing, scary. This can give you the idea or the illusion of hope, of completion, of reaching a timeline where there is of no return. But as of right now, we are of open consciousness. I mean, can't you see? with the ending in sight, or just a crossing over of what is to be born in the light. Emotions attached to what we once believed to be true, and learning how to release that and dissolve the desires to hold on, to have control. You know, number 6 is said to be a number of balance. It's Venusian in flavor. And this blue is representative of the throat chakra. So 5, 6. Releasing what we believe to be true in our higher mind. But also moving from this belief system into a deeper understanding of the cyclical nature of life. And that although our belief systems do create these pillars of strength, markers of time, signals and signatures of hope, it's important to kind of let go of it and move on from it every now and again to see what the other side and token has to offer, allowing for opportunity of growth and a new sense of higher optimism. Time is of the essence, and as we witness every day in life, life does show a limiting perception or a limited perspective. The rising at this moment, while I am recording this channel, the ascendant is in Leo. And Leo is very proud, very stubborn, but understands and respects true power. Neptune is in Pisces, and we're being reminded to replenish and strengthen our auras. Neptune is the dissolver in the Pisces of the subconscious mind, of the sleeping mind, of the magical realm, of the interstellar etheric seas. Seeping into your mind like a fog in the night, bringing you dreams and weeps alike. Creativity, not austerity, creativity. And this energy is emanating, and it's getting towards the more stronger degrees of Pisces. The energy is only amplifying. See, Sagittarius, all about seeing. So see that Neptune also represents fear and scam and trickery, deceit, manipulation. One moment you're on the roll, one moment you're on the right track, like you're doing your damn thing, and then all of a sudden, bloop, the curtain drops, and you're like, oh my god, there's a curtain. I didn't even know there was a curtain there. Oh my god, like, where did that curtain come from? And Neptune's like, ta-da. No curtain drops, please. No curtain drops, please. Releasing our most tethered beliefs, allowing us room for transformation and mutability because Sagittarius is a mutable fire sign. Yeah, it's full of fervor, but it can in actuality bend and twist and move and shapeshift and do all things of Pisces, mutability, changeability, shape-shifting, release, points of change, transition, allowing space for transition, but remembering to not hold on. So don't hold on so tight to your belief systems to the point where you have your undies in a bunch. Allow for life, for Neptune, for love, for altruism to come in and show you a new reality. It doesn't hurt to let go for a little bit, but it will do you all the world of good to be mindful of how you replenish and keep safe your auric fields and boundaries. Again, the absolving, dissolving energy is prevalent. Vampiric energy is prevalent. Manipulative energy is so loud and so at play. Moments of meditation, drawing your aura, singing your aura, coloring your aura, imagining your aura, going into the garden, strengthening your aura, remineralizing your boundaries for the vampiric energy is at stake. Allowing for one, allowing for none, allowing for none, allowing for one. Who? He, she, who? Who? I just came to chill with you. I just came to chill because even Janice has to let go of whatever she thinks to be true, whatever she thinks she knows. For if I knew nothing, I do know that I know nothing at all. Allowing for mutability to take place in a healthy manner and form. It's when we forget or we don't allow ourselves to move on where the entanglement begins, where the confusion begins, where the delusion begins, because not letting go is causing fear, is causing pain. And the magic quality of Neptune Pisces comes to save the day, creating all sorts of images of pleasures and pain, depending on where you are, on which side of the spectrum. Trust is a huge component. For if you know that you are doing your best, is that enough? Do your best even more, just a little bit. And sometimes your best is just surrendering and letting go. And allowing this beautiful Neptunian energy to dissolve the negative boundaries and inhibitors while you do the daily job and the daily task of replenishing and strengthening your aura, your auric field. You don't know what your auric field is. You figure out, what does it feel like? How dense is it? How light is it? How far does it stretch out? Do you recoil and pull this aura to you, or do you allow it to breathe? Are you worried that there's not enough space? Are you worried and afraid that you might get pushed back? Neptune in Pisces encourages you to outstretch your aura, to clean it, clear it, and stretch it out deep, 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 deep from within. A big part of solidifying or anchoring your aura is through your root chakra. You can imagine or envision roots growing from your feet deep into the ground, reaching to the center and the core of the earth. See, I don't like stopping my roots at its growth before it reaches a molten the lava, the hot core of Gaia. For I want to be tapped into that deep, replenishing, grounding, strengthening, feeding, fueling, energetic root chakra. I want this whole thing tapped into Mother's Gaia's core, which I imagine looks like this. And I want direct feeding from Mother Earth Gaia, anchoring me, allowing me to be solid, then creating the stability required for this mutable energy to take form and space. Allowing for change, but knowing that your root and foundation can never be shooken, that it's got the utmost nourishment and sustainability garnered from the earth's core. Yeah, I don't know. What else? I don't know if we have anything else other than that. Lots of distractions. Lots of distractions. Yes, we need to... Crown chakra. Knowing in who and what you're connecting to and with. And that your crown chakra is where you leave or ascend through your higher body in order to enter or attach itself to another multi-dimension, which is usually the eighth. Now, there can be a fear attached, to the dimension that you may be tapping into. See, if you are outreaching and overreaching through your internal vision and what you seek and believe to be true, when you ascend and tap into this reality, you are directly going into this dimension of your beliefs. And if you don't allow yourself to let go a little bit, you won't be able to realign and choose a new reality. Anything else? Solar plexus, this is where you achieve balance between the crown and the root, the base chakra. So maintaining equilibrium at your core and center, where you have cultivated your sense of self. Where you have cultivated your sense of self, where your mind is clear. And it is your bridge between your higher mind and your lower mind, your primal mind, and bringing that into balance through logic. See, Gemini is a bit more logical. I mean, superficial in ways, but logical. It uses its mind to communicate its words. This is how it processes. It processes through the mental field. And it's always changing, taking on all types of thought forms, all types of possibilities, which gives it its playful force. Computing what is received through the highest chakras of the seven, through the dimension of awareness chosen by you. So where do I want to connect through my crown chakra, my higher self? And what does that look like? And if I don't like what I see, and if what I see is not what I like, then I need to have the power and strength to let go. And know that I am truly anchored at my core and in my base. And if I'm in my power on a mental level, on a on a root level, knowing that we are of this earth, connected to the earth, are sustained by the earth, and have a solid and strong foundation, and that we have a strong mental clarity because we choose to be balanced and be a little bit more logical, a little bit more experimental, taking on multiple different thought forms and opportunities, allowing your vision to change until you see where it is that you want to ascend and in which way. Don't allow yourself to be trapped in fear, for you are definitely working from a very strong and solid position. Patience is required. And be sure to create and connect to a reality that actually promotes your growth. Okay? The 8th dimension. Protecting your boundaries so that other things and beings from other dimensions, which is representative of the 8th chakra, whichever chakra is a portal to multiple spaces and time. The 7th chakra belonging to you being your crown, but one of your exit points. Yeah, you can exit through your feet if you want. The heart and the crown. And this is also where the divine enters. So divine Gaia mother energy, life force from our feet. And a patient, benevolent, powerful, balanced, clear, energetic energy coming into you from your 7th or your heart space, the place of and point of love, acceptance, vulnerability. Although I don't see the heart chakra here, not really the focus. Sagittarius can be a lot more heart-centered than a Gemini. So the mutable energy is at play very strongly. We're allowing for our beliefs to change, knowing that who we are is anchored from a core essence and not from your belief systems or your thought forms. And that if you're the current dimension that you're attracted to or attached to through your belief system, now is the perfect time to dissolve that attachment and create one anew. So yeah, I think that's all I have for you. Aura cleanse. Create your auric protection field in one way or another, whether that's through music. Use your imagination to envision your aura. How far does it go? How strong is it? What does it do? Does it move around things? Does it permeate things? Does it recoil? Does it go up? Does it go down? Does it go left? Does it go right? And what is it that you want it to do? And what's in it? Are you comfortable in it? Do you feel like you can be expanded and your aura can be filled and strong, and you can be in a room full of people and not be disturbed by them? And not because you have put up your boundaries and have kept them out, but because you have learned to be strong in your foundation and your fueling source, and knowing that you can expand your aura and your vibration and be comfortable and still and complete in there, and not phased, but also not cutting off or closing off the heart space, remaining centered, logical, open, but yet grounded, powerful, power-filled. And know that we have a choice and say. And if we didn't then today you're definitely presented a window of release and change. So until next time, I'll talk to you guys later, and talk to you.